Hello students. Well, in my video series, I have already discussed the variable separable method, homogeneous form of differential equation, and also the linear differential equation. Now, today I am going to discuss the exact first order differential equation. Now, let a function f, which is a function of two variable, is a differentiable function. Then derivative of f is equal to 0 defines an exact differential equation. If f is a function of two variable x and y, then d of f is equal to 0, that is derivative of f is equal to 0 defines an exact differential equation, and its general solution is f of xy is equal to c, where c is any arbitrary constant. That means if this is the solution, then how will we get the differential equation? We know that in the formation of differential equation, we have to differentiate the solution. So if we differentiate this function f of xy is equal to c, then what we will get? We will get d of f of xy is equal to 0. So this is the exact differential equation whose general solution is f of xy is equal to c. Now we know that if f has a continuous partial first order partial derivatives, then the total differential of f is expressed as df is equal to del f del x into dx plus del f del y into dy. You have already studied this expression in your calculus, that total differentiation of f, where f is a function of two variable x and y, is defined as the partial derivative of f with respect to x into dx plus partial derivative of f with respect to y into dy. Now consider a first order differential equation which is of the form nxy dx plus nxy dy is equal to 0. So this is the, now we consider this first order differential equation which is of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, where m and n are both the function of two variables x and y. Now if we compare these two equation 1 and 2, you can see that in equation 1, the left hand side df is also equal to 0, because this df is equal to 0 is the exact differential equation. So this equal to 0. Now if we compare these two equation 1 and 2, you can see that del f upon del x is equal to m of xy, and del f upon del y is equal to n xy. Okay, in the right hand side you can see that this partial derivative of f with respect to x is nothing but m, which is a function of xy, and partial derivative of f with respect to y is nothing but the n, which is a function of x and y. Now if we assume that this m and n are defined and have continuous partial derivative of second order, then we can obtain from this, if we in expression 3, if we m and n are defined and have continuous partial derivative of second order, then we can write del 2f upon del y del x is equal to del m upon del y. If we partially differentiate this function with respect to y, then what will happen? It will be del 2f upon del y del x, and in the right hand side it will be del m upon del y. We are partially differentiating this m with respect to y, so del m upon del y is nothing but del 2f upon del y del x. Similarly, if we partially differentiate this with respect to x, so it will be del n upon del x is equal to del 2f upon del x del y. But we know that it very well that del 2f del y del x is always equal to del 2f upon del x del y. That means if we partially differentiate del f del x with respect to y, it gives the same value as if we partially differentiate del f del y with respect to x. So these two values are always same, so we can conclude that del m upon del y is equal to del n upon del x. That means if a function differential equation m dx plus n dy is equal to 0 is an exact differential equation, it means there exists a function f of xy such that del f del x is equal to m of xy and del f del y is equal to n of xy, and del m del y is equal to del n upon del x. So this is the condition of for the exactness of a differential equation. That means if this is any differential equation which is in exact form will be of this type, m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, and to show the exactness we have to check whether del m upon del y is equal to del n upon del x or not. If it is equal, then we can say that the given differential equation of this type is exact differential equation. Now, what is the solution of this exact differential equation? So for an equation of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, where m and n both are the function of two variables x and y, del m upon del y is equal to del n upon del x is the condition for exactness. So this is the necessary condition for the exactness of a differential equation. And if it is exact, then the solution of the given differential equation is given by integration of m dx keeping y as constant plus integration of the terms in n not containing x with respect to y is equal to c. So what is the solution? The integration of m dx keeping y as constant plus integration of those terms of n which does not contain x with respect to dy is equal to c. Now if we discuss some problem, then it will be more visible to you. So first consider this exercise question of your exercise 6 given in page number 343. The question is sec square x tan y dx plus sec square y tan x dy is equal to 0. Okay, now this you can see that this equation is of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, where m is your sec square x tan y and n is your sec square y tan x. So you can first identify this m and n. Then what is our condition to check the exactness? This is the condition, del m upon del y should be equal to del n upon del x. So you just partially differentiate your m with respect to y. Then if we partially differentiate m with respect to y, that means here x is constant, so sec square x will be as it is, sec square x. And if we differentiate tan y, it will be sec square y. Similarly, this is your n. You partially differentiate n with respect to x. With respect to x, you are differentiating. That means your y is constant here. This is all about your partial derivative, okay? So in partial derivative, if we are differentiating with respect to x, it means that another variable y is constant here. So sec square y will be as it is, and tan x, if we differentiate tan x with respect to x, it will be sec square x. Now you can see that both the values are same. So del m upon del y is equal to del n upon del x. It means the given differential equation is exact differential equation. So what will be the solution? The solution is m of dx plus terms in n not containing x into dy is equal to c. So here m is your x square. What is your m? M was your x square x tan y. So write x square x tan y into dx, keeping y is equal to constant, plus those terms in n which does not contain x, not containing x, okay? You have to take, you have to integrate only those terms in n which contains y, okay? So is there any terms in n which contains only y? Yeah. There is no term, there is no single term which contains y only. In this n, there is a term which contains x, that is tan x, sec square y tan x. If it was given as sec square x plus tan x, then we can have that terms in n. But there is only one term in n, and that term contains x, and here it is tan x. So there is no term like which satisfy this condition. So 0 into dy, okay? So integration 0 dy, that means uh, only here it will be, if you integrate this keeping y as constant, so tan y is constant, so it will come outside. If we integrate sec square x dx, we will get tan x, and here this term will be 0, and this is your c. So answer is tan x tan y is equal to c. Now move on to the next question. This is very important question. 1 plus e raised to the power x by y dx plus e raised to the power xy 1 minus x by y dy is equal to 0. Now solve this differential equation. Again, you can see that this equation is of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, where m is your 1 plus e raised to the power x by y, n is your e raised to the power x by y into 1 minus x by y. To check whether this equation is exact or not, partially differentiate m with respect to y. So del m upon del y will be del y of 1 upon e to raised to the power x by y. That means first term is 0. In the second term, we will get e raised to the power x by y and minus of 1 upon y square into x. Okay, if we partially, we are differentiating e raised to the power x by y, okay, with respect to y. So it gives the value e raised to the power x by y, and if we differentiate x by y, it will give minus of 1 upon y square into x. Here x is constant, so into x. So this will be the value. Similarly, n is your this e raised to the power x by y, 1 in minus x by y. So differentiate partially with respect to x, keeping y as constant. So this value will be like this. The first term, second term, first term. In the second term, if we differentiate it with respect to x, keeping y as constant, it will give minus of 1 upon y, plus second term, that is 1 minus e raised to the 1 minus x by y, and partial derivative of e raised to the power x by y gives e raised to the power x by y into 1 by y, because here y is your constant. So after the simplification, it will be like this, and this is nothing but the value of del m upon del y is equal to del n upon del x. These two terms will get cancelled now. So del m upon del y is equal to del n upon del x. Here it will be y square also. Just correct this. This is minus of x by y square, na? And here also minus of x by y square e raised to the power x by y. These two terms will get cancelled, and this and these values are same. Here I have missed to write y square. Okay, you make it correct. So these two values are same. So this given equation is exact differential equation. So write the solution, and solution is m of dx keeping y as constant plus terms in n not containing x dy is equal to c. So here m is your 1 plus e raised to the power x by y. So integrate it with respect to dx, keeping y as constant, plus there is no term in n which does not contain, there is no term in n which does not contain x. So it will be 0 into dy. Integration 0, that means 0. So the value will be, after this integration, we will get x plus e raised to the power x by y into, if we differentiate x by y partially, keeping y as constant, it will be 1 upon, it will be y. Okay, so y e raised to the, we are integrating now, so it will be 1 upon 1 by y, that means y e raised to the power x by y is equal to c. So the question, the solution are very simple. Just in two steps, the the solution is will be complete. First, you identify your m and n, then differentiate partially m with respect to y and differentiate n partially with respect to x. These two values will come same. That means the given equation is exact. So write the solution. Integration of m with respect to dx plus terms in n which does not contain x. There is, here in this question there is only one term, that is minus 3y square. This term does not contain any x. So we have to integrate this minus of 3y square. We have to include the sign also. So minus of 3y square, after integrating we will get the solution, and this is the solution of the given differential equation, which is in exact form. Now come to the next question, question number 5. Y of sine 2x dx minus y square plus cos x dy is equal to 0. So this is again of the form m dx plus n dy is equal to 0, where m is your y sine 2x and n is your minus of y square plus cos x. So this is your m, this is your n. Partially differentiate m with respect to y, it will be sine 2x will be treated as constant, so there is only one term, that is sine 2x. And if we differentiate this n with respect to x, what will happen? It will be uh, keeping we are partially differentiating n with respect to x, so keep y as constant, so this will be only 2 cos x sin x, so it is sine 2x. You can see these two terms are coming as same, so del m del y is equal to del n upon del x. So the given differential equation is exact, so the solution is integration of m of dx keeping y as constant minus integration of uh, those terms in n which does not contain x. So there is only one term, that is minus of y square. So integrate minus of y square with respect to dy, and it will give the solution of the differential equation. I hope you have understood the questions, how to solve any exact differential equation. There are only two steps. The first step is identify m and n, then partially differentiate m with respect to y and n with respect to x, then check whether these two values are coming same or not. If the two values are equal, then write the solution as integration of m with respect to dx keeping y as constant plus integration of those terms in n which does not contain any x with respect to dy is equal to c. So thank you for watching my video. Now I should stop here.